Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you are a longtime follower, thank you so much for all your support. Today we are coloring this beautiful lady's locks, so let's get into it. So as I mentioned, we are coloring her hair. She wanted something different besides just going black. So she wanted a ginger type color. So first I'm gonna have to lift up her base color with PreLightener, which I use 20 volume. And then I'm going in with a color and I'm using Aurora number 64 or 65 and 68, I believe. And I just mixed them and then put them all over. So let's just see how it turns out. When it comes to locks, I do like applying the PreLightener to the hair with my hands. That way I can control where it's going and really squeeze it in there, because with locks, it's not just about the top layer. You want to try to get it all the way through. And so with that comes a lot of squeezing and manipulating and rubbing. So I like to do it with my hands as opposed to a brush. So now I'm going back in on my roots. When bleaching or pre-lightening, or even when you're going lighter in a color, you want to give about an inch or so from the roots, because the roots will lighten up faster because of body heat. So you want to do the ends first, and then you go back and do your roots, and everything will come out evenly. So now it's time to rinse this out, and the important thing is not to freak out when you see it being rinsed out, because that's not the color it's going to be. So we want it to lighten it up. That way we can deposit the color that we desire, and then that will be the color that we will get. So when we rinse it out, don't freak out. That is not the color. So now that we're depositing the color, we can apply it from root to tip. So you don't have to leave an inch or so from the roots. You can apply it straight from the roots right on and spread through to the ends. So this is the end result. I absolutely love the color. I love that it came out nice and even and not splotchy or blotchy or anything. And I absolutely think that it's fire. Like, it's the color of fire. And it just looks so good to me. So what's important now is to make sure you keep your hair hydrated and moisturized so that the color is not going to continue to dry out your hair. And that's just the importance of when you get color. A lot of people complain about dryness after getting color, but they're not taking the necessary steps. So please go on PrettyDimpleStudios.com, and I also have the products linked in the video where you can have your rose hydration mist where you can do it daily. You still in that moisture with the replenisher oil. But right now what I'm doing is putting in shea butter. Yes, I'm also using the shea butter because it has very good protective properties in there, and also moisturizing properties to help make sure your hair stays hydrated. I only do it right after a shampoo while the hair is still wet. Other than that, I will go back in with the rose hydration mist and the replenisher oil, and that's something that you can do daily where it's not weighing down your hair or making it too greasy. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks again for all the ones who have been a long time subscribers. Bye!